celebrities are all demons, they're clowns, they're shapeshifters. And so the shape-shifting celebrities and politicians, the testimony, physical proof and testimony that I have given and made videos for, and testimony of all the Freemasons. A lot of Freemasons are giving testimony for the Freemasons and what they are doing and who they are, and all the rituals and all their extreme perverse sexual rituals that these Freemasons are into. And also a disclosure coming about the CIA, Central Intelligence, Men in Black. So many people are giving disclosure of that. Also the thousands of military operations, like you will hear things like the Project Genome, you'll hear Mannequin, you'll hear Project Dominic. So they are like thousands and thousands of military operations, and there are thousands of these names that you can go in and research. And then you have Yusuf Mengele that was experimenting on many human beings, so you can understand human experimentation. If you go look up Yusuf Mengele, he was called the Angel of Death, which I believe to be Satan. Then you have Project Mockingbird, which is the CIA. And then you can look up Satanism and all this rituals surrounding Satanism, Luciferianism and the rituals surrounding that, the beast system. Disclosure is coming from every angle, like everything that has ever transpired, the demons have done, the fallen angels done on this earth. Disclosure has been given for all of that. And if you do not know disclosure at this level, and if you do not know, if you are not able to understand, see the true nature of reality and understand this world for what it is, that it is a charnel ground, it is a demonic infested world, it is not a spiritual world, it is a carnal world, it is totally 100% demonic. If you do not understand that, then you have no chance to rapture, you have no chance in terms of your battle with the demons, and they have full total power and control over you in terms of how they can deceive you and fool you with all their intelligences, with all their inventions, and with all their creativity. They can fool you and they can lead you astray, and they can entrap you into the demonic world, into this world of suffering. So only if you understand this level of hardcore testimony that is coming literally from every angle of this world, every angle, government disclosure, disclosure about all the presidents of the world, disclosure about every war event, every terrorist event that has ever transpired. People have already given disclosure for everything imaginable, disclosure for the COVID-19, disclosure for the vaccine, disclosure for everything, every facet of our reality. Disclosure has been given for, and what seems normal and natural now, you will soon realize that those things are not normal, and those things are not natural, and those things are part of the great deception. It is coming from Satan, it is coming from the demonic world, it is coming from the evil spirits, and these things are not normal. They're based on Satanism, Luciferianism, and these are all the demons of this world. That's what you need to know in the Great Tribulation, within your Vajrayana system, within your third wheel of Dharma, within your Vajrayana space. You have to know what the demons are doing in our world. The demons have physically manifested in this world, and the demons have done their work physically on this world, and anything carnal based is coming from the demons. And that's why you need to know all this disclosure, because without the disclosure, your spiritual path is incomplete and you are being tricked and fooled by the demon. So if you do not know the disclosure, and if you do not understand every facet of the disclosure work that is coming from throughout the world, in every industry, every corner of the world, every corner of the dark world, disclosure is coming. The light is shining. The disclosure is the light that is coming through from the darkness. That's what disclosure is. And as Christ said, what is done in the dark will come to light. And that's what it means. All this demonic activity that was done in the dark, disclosure is bringing that to the light. Testimony is bringing that to the light. So if you do not know disclosure, your spiritual path is incomplete. Doesn't matter how high of a great lama you are, or how high of a great rabbi or a priest you are. It doesn't matter how spiritual you are. It doesn't matter. If you do not know the demonic world through disclosure, your spiritual path is incomplete. And all the work that you have done will go to waste, because the demons will trick you and they will take you to hell. Because the demons will say, we are the good ones. We built the airplane. We gave you vaccine. We gave you medicine. We gave you education. We gave you fashion. We gave you jobs. We gave you cars. We gave you airplane. We give you all these things. Come with us. Come to our world. And they will take you to hell. But that's the demons. So all the work that has transpired in this worldly space is directly coming from the demons. So you might believe them. You might be like, oh, these are all the greats of the world. I'm going to go with the greats. And when you follow and go with the greats, you go straight to hell. So all the people that are winning Oscar awards, winning Nobel Peace Prizes, that are winning like Forbes #1 millionaire, billionaire, they're all demons. They're all Satanists. And we have repeatedly given testimony for. So it's not one person giving testimony, accusing people, but it's thousands and millions of people giving testimony. And this work is coming directly from Yeshua, Son of God, through his power and his protection. So we are able to speak and do our work in this demonically infested world. So that's why in the Vajrayana directly deals with the demonic system. It deals with exorcism, the Mother Tantra, the Chod Mother Tantra. It's about exorcising the demons. And everything, the entire spiritual world right now is to do with the demons. And disclosure is giving disclosure of the demons. What do you think is pedophilia? Do you think that's just something that a human would do? A human would not do pedophilia, because as human beings, we are based on family. We are based on love. We are born from a mother and father. Humans don't do pedophilia. It is coming from an outside source. It's coming from the fallen angels. It is coming from Satan. It is coming from the demonic world. And that has been introduced into this planet. It's not, pedophilia is not natural within the human system. It has been introduced from the outside. So it's coming from Satan. So that's why it's demonic. And that's why you have to know about pedophilia. That's why you have to know about child trafficking. That's why you have to know about human trafficking in general, because it's coming from an outside world, which is not our world, which is the firmament. And it is not some airy-fairy multidimensional world, but it is a place. It is the firmament where the fallen angels live. You have transgenderism, that is also non-human, because transgenderism exists because the satanic elite are hybridized. So they are reptilian. They're part reptilian, part human. So they're hybridized. So they, because of the animal nature, they don't associate with gender. So gender for them is confusing because they're reptilians. Imagine a reptile, a giant reptilian woman. A reptilian woman is like a giant tree. So they probably don't associate with gender. They're not like women like us, soft and gentle. They're like these huge reptilians with giant teeth. And that's your female reptile. So they don't associate with gender, and they prefer gender inversion. So all these celebrities are gender inverted because they are reptilians. They are hybridized. They are a different species. They are not pure human. They are mixed. And it's very complicated. Their system is very complicated. They also have the vril droning process to parasite the human brain, or to introduce a reptilian consciousness inside the brain and override the human brain with a reptilian consciousness. They also have that system. So on the outside, you have the human body, but The real droning process allows the reptilian consciousness to organically overtake the human brain. And it's called the real droning process done through the eye. And that is well known, and a lot of disclosure has been given for that. So all this you have to know, and all this is part of your demonic testimony, and this is like the demonic system you have to overcome. So if you are familiar with the sutra of Buddha, which is called the Play in Full, which is the Buddha Sutra, if you're familiar with that, you will see how Buddha overcame the demonic army. They said like Buddha overcame the strongest demonic army. Like the gods didn't even know those types of demons existed. So the demons came from every angle, from everywhere to attack Buddha. And Buddha overcame the entire demonic army, the unbelievable demonic army. So during your Vajrayana Great Tribulation, you will have to overcome your own demonic army. You'll have to overcome the own demonic system, because the demonic armies are not that obvious. They're not going to come in front of you and start shape-shifting. They might try to chase you and eat you. That happens. That's not how it's going to be. This is more of a mental game. It's more of like how much they can trick you, how much they can fool you. It's all about knowledge. It's all about wisdom. And how much are you able to understand and penetrate through the deception and overcome the deception in your mind, so you can drop that demonic veil and the demons have no power over you. So the demons are playing with more of the intelligence. That's why they call themselves CIA, Central Intelligence. So they're playing with your mind, they're playing with your intelligence, and that's a little bit more trickier to overcome. It becomes a gray area. It's a muddied water. It's very difficult to recognize. It's very difficult to see. And that's why we come in and we do the disclosure work, and then we show it to people, because we can see. We can see the demonic world. We can see the deception, and we are not easily fooled. When we are shown, we will immediately see it and we will understand it, and we can give disclosure and make it easy and palatable for people that will find our information very abstract and fictional. So we can make it real, and we can give you the naked truth, show it like I have done videos and be like disappearing hologram diamonds of celebrities, for example, and I've given you physical proof of what that looks like. Shape-shifting celebrities, I've given you physical proof of what that looks like. So it's more accessible. It's not like a fictional thing or reptilian celebrities and reptilian ruling elites. It's not like reading an article, but it's physical proof. Like I've shown you why they are reptilians, because they have a different tongue. They are using holograms to conceal some of their reptilian features. They flick their tongue a lot as reptilians. So I've given you physical proof of that. And many people have given shape-shifting disclosure. So if you do not know that, you cannot overcome the demonic army. And even Christ was very aware of the demons. Christ was completely aware of all the demons, and he knew how the demons were affecting him, and he knew how to overcome them, and he knew how to identify and recognize the demons. And Christ also exorcised many demons, and Christ also healed the blind and the deaf, and also raised people from the dead that were affected by demons. So the demons made someone blind, and Christ made them see. The demon made someone a leper, and Christ healed them and made them walk. The demon made someone blind, deaf, and Christ let them hear. So Christ performed all these miracles, and he knew how to overcome the demons, and he knew how to lift the curse of the demons. So Christ was very aware of the demons, and he also exorcised demons from one person, and he put all these demons into pigs. So Christ himself was very aware of the demons. So as humanity, you have to do the same thing. You have to be aware of the demons. You have to know how the demons are using your friends and family, because remember how the demon was using Peter against Christ, and Peter was telling Christ, don't get crucified, stay with us. And Christ told Peter, get away from me, you demon, because Christ knew he had to do his resurrection. So demon was using Peter to manipulate Christ to not do the resurrection, for example. So demons are everywhere. So you have to be able to recognize the demons. If they're trying to lead you astray, they're using your mother, they're using your father, they're using your friend, they're using your child to lead you astray or to stop you from your spiritual path. You have to be able to recognize all that. You have to be aware of the demonic world, because Buddha fought against the demonic army. Christ was totally aware of the demonic presence around him. And as you, as a Sangha, as a church, as a humanity during the end times, you have to do the same thing. You have to be aware of the demons through disclosure, and you have to overcome the demons like the Buddha. And that's your work as a Sangha. In this world, our Father in heaven, Buddha, has taken physical form and grounded his work and achieved his sunyata. Christ has come into this physical world, did his crucifixion and resurrection, and achieved his sunyata. Holy Spirit has come into this world, given testimony for everything, and fought against the demonic army, and given testimony, and achieved sunyata. The demons themselves have fully manifested all their work in this world, whether it's building airplanes, whether it's building cars, whether it's making schools, whether it's fashion, whoredom, technology, science, rocket ships, whatever it is, they have done it all. So even the demons have manifested and grounded their work. Even they have completed their spiritual work. Even the demons have completed their work. So everyone's done their work. The Father has done his work. Son has done his work. Holy Spirit has done her work. Demons have done their work. Everyone has done their work. So all the work is right in front of you. And humanity now is the last one to awaken. So everyone has done their work. Now humanity has to do the same thing. Now humanity has to do their work. So we have put our work in front. Everything is laid bare on the table. Now humanity has to come in and be like, this is the demonic work. This is the spiritual work. So this is the demonic work that has been laid bare on the table. This is the spiritual work that has been laid bare on the table. They're both on the table. So now humanity can go in and learn about the demonic world and learn about the spiritual. And you can make up your mind on what you think and what you want to do. Use your own intelligence. Go in, fight your own battle. Don't lose your redemption plan. Know the tricks of the devil. We have said everything. We have given all our testimony. Our path has not been simple and easy, but we have walked the same path as every human would have walked. In fact, sometimes even more difficult for us, because we come in and we do it alone. We do it blindly. We do it not knowing anything. Like I was totally asleep. I had no idea about anything, and I had to wake up myself and learn all this information, do my work, give my testimony, then rapture and go to heaven, leave my work behind for humanity. So that's the process. And so it's not easy. No one is exempt from the spiritual process. We all have to do it. So humanity is not exempt as well. So you have to go through the process and do the work. So you pick what you want. The demons' work we have presented. The demons have done their work. We have presented that work. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit has done their work. We have presented that work. So both the work has been presented to humanity, and now it's up to humanity what you do with that information. So that's what you have to know. So there is no stones left unturned at this stage.